Welcome back, fellow milk drinkers, to yet another Monday Milk Review. My name's Jacob, and today we're going to be looking at the Chatime brown sugar milk tea. Now this one is available, I believe, in only Woolworths. I don't think I've seen it in Coles before. I'll do a quick Google to make sure if that's accurate. It's about $4.50 from memory. It's pretty expensive for how big of a drink it is. Chatime is probably Australia's most popular bubble tea chain. This is definitely true for Queensland. I don't know about the nation as a whole, but it is definitely a very popular brand, and the fact that they're releasing their own little bottled drinks in Woolworths definitely says a lot. Something I'd like to talk about the bottle. It's got a really nice gold cap, but this bottle is like rock hard. I know like a lot of people will think of like rigid bottles like maybe Gatorade or Powerade, something like that. This thing is solid. You could really hurt someone using this as a club. I promise you, this is in no way encouraging milk warfare. Please do not weaponize your milk bottles. This is not an exaggeration. This thing is tough. The bottle is 350 milliliters, which is meant to be one serving. If you're interested in the nutritional information, I'll put that up for you now. And I'm just noticing something on the back. There's actually a special deal. Oh, actually it's a lot more of a letdown than I thought. It's just advertisement. I thought this bottle maybe had some 50% off deal tied to it, but no, not quite. Let's give it a quick shake and get into it.
Shake, shake, a shake, yeah. A shake, 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 shake.
Now, let's open it up. Ooh. Oh no. Oh dear. This is not something I foresaw. It's got a foil silver sealant on top of it. I don't know how I'm supposed to peel this off. Okay, I can lift it. Maybe. I think you're supposed to actually have a straw and like pierce it, but who has those kind of straws at home? I'm really struggling with this stupid little silver sealant. I don't have nails right now, so it's just like stabbing me right under my fingernail. I'm gonna have to use my teeth. Wow, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna go get some scissors. Chatime is definitely gonna get points off for this really stupid way of opening the bottle. Yeah, I guess it keeps it fresh, but what an inconvenience to open this stupid thing. Let's get that first smell from the bottle. Ooh, it's quite nice. It's not very strong. It's nice. Not much more to say than it's nice. Let's pour it in. Now, I would like to say this is not meant to have any tapioca pearls or whatever, taro pearls, whatever they're called. I did sort of check on the bottom. I can't see any, so this doesn't actually have pearls. Getting a sniff from the glass now. Ooh, okay. You definitely start to get way more of that brown sugar odor coming off of it. It's a really nice, pleasant scent. I quite like brown sugar. I used to put it on Wheat Bix all the time, so I'm really looking forward to this one. So let's get into that taste test. That's not bad. It's definitely like a little bit more plasticky. It doesn't have the same, I guess, taste as a fresh one would, but honestly, it's not bad. I know that you now can make your own. You can get your own bubble tea kits, which are about $10 to $11. But if you were like really fiending for like something that was quick, this is a pretty good option for you. It's also probably far more accessible as well, because Chatime is very limited in its locations if you're not in the city, where Woolworths is quite popular. As far as like bubble teas that I've had in the past that are pre-packaged, this has probably got to be one of the best. I saw a lot of negative criticism for this one, and it's faring far better than I thought. This is a pretty good flavor, which I think would be hard to get wrong. I've tried like honeydew. I think maybe a blueberry or something. I can't remember. I tried some strange flavors of bubble tea in the past, and this one's definitely one of the good ones. When this is already quite expensive, it was $4 or $3.50, you can get a freshly made one for about $6. If you have the option of a fresh, proper bubble tea, I think you should always go for that one. This one sort of fills a really strange niche market where it's like, hey, do you want bubble tea that's super fast on the go? Who's buying that? I'm sure there's a market for it, but to me it just doesn't really make much sense. I think it does the brown sugar milk tea quite well. It's got that nice sweet brown sugar flavor. The tea is almost, you can't really detect it in my opinion. I'm not seeing any sort of cream separation either. It's got a nice consistency. Overall, it's doing quite well, but there's obviously something that's just a little bit funny with it, which I think would honestly be credited to whatever long life of milk they've used. It's not a flavor that I'm super familiar with. I had one yesterday just to sort of give it a try and prepare myself for it, and I honestly think the other one was better. But with that being said though, mine also has the pearls, which probably change a lot of the experience of drinking bubble tea. So perhaps this one would see a slight increase in, I guess, experience if it did come with pearls, but I think you can't really store pearls long term, so they've gone without. It's certainly not super light, it's definitely a little bit heavy. I think really it misses out a lot on the experience of having bubble tea with the omission of pearls. I think that kind of just brings it over that next precipice where it really transforms the drink, and I think the omission just really doesn't do credit for the drink. So because of that, I think I can only really give this one a 6 out of 10. It's nice, but I don't think I would really ever reach for it again. It's certainly not my preferred bubble tea flavor, which would be Earl Grey. The brown sugar is just a little heavy-handed with its sweetness. If you don't like brown sugar, you're probably not gonna like this one. But if you like brown sugar, you could like it. And if you like bubble tea, you probably will like it. But if you have the option, stick to a fresh one. But that about wraps us up for this week's episode of the Monday Milk Review. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please drop a like and maybe even consider subscribing. Thank you once again for tuning in, and I'll see you next week in the Monday Milk Review. Bye bye!